Warning: the following program is intended for a mature audience. It may contain language or opinions that are not suitable for some listeners.
This week on the show, we have a very interesting new woke look into robotics. A very interesting item was found in a flight passenger's luggage last week, and a California man killed his wife because of mayonnaise. It is August 4th, 2019. This is the 2 Cent Show. Hey guys, welcome to the 2 Cent Show. How you doing? I am the ranting Gryphon. I am here with your face again, and guess who else is here with your face? It is Featherhoof, who is here with your face. How are you doing, Featherhoof, today?
I'm doing fine.
Dude, you gotta work on your intros, man. You really gotta work on your intros, I swear to God. Last week you lost your mind, and now this week you're doing, so what are you doing, man? I don't understand.
I'm having fun, damn it.
Oh, well, that's fine. That's what we're here to do. We're here to turn those smiles, or those frowns. I was about to say smiles upside down. It's like, nope, that's not right. That's
We're gonna take those smiles and flip them 360 degrees. Get them right back up.
Just
where
right
they
back
belong.
on. Well, I know you guys know that we like to, this is a comedy news show. We like to talk about, we like to, get you guys to smile and laugh. However, because of the date and time it is, if you're listening to this a year from now, 20 years from now, whenever you're listening to it, I would like to offer my condolences and support to El Paso
Yes.
for today. For those of you who don't know, there was a shooting in a mall in El Paso, and I think 20 people, I think it was 20 people who were killed, and a lot more were injured. So they're not
At least
not a good thing.
26 last time I saw.
Yeah, not a good thing. Not a very good thing at all. So gonna offer our support. El Paso, if you're in El Paso, you know what? This show, it's for you guys. We hope we can make you laugh, even though it's at the kind of worst of times right now. So
it's like,
sorry about that.
Sobbing over your loved one, and here comes the happy clowns to go, ha ha ha! We're here to make you laugh.
No. Well, I hope oh no. If anybody is actually out there, grieving over a loved one who was lost there, then we're definitely sorry about that. And for the rest of you, because
consoling hugs.
Yeah.
We offer consoling hugs.
Well, I know a lot of people out there, they were on Twitter today, and they were talking about how, they weren't involved in it, but they said this happened in my town. And when something like this happens in your town, it's a little bit closer to you, you feel a little bit closer to it. And so, they're like, I wasn't involved in it, I wasn't at the mall, I wasn't there, but it feels closer to me because it happened in my community. And for all you guys out there who actually have experienced this, then you know what? I don't want to say my heart or my thoughts are with you, because I hate that saying. Along with my prayers are with you. I'm hoping you guys will be okay, and that you'll pull through this, and maybe we can give you a bit of a smile tonight if possible. Hopefully. Yeah. But so man.
But it is, you may hate that phrase, but it's true. Our hearts and our thoughts are still with them. It is true.
I guess,
feel
yeah.
for you. We do have,
Well, yeah, and you're right. Yeah, and that's true. My thoughts are with them. I am thinking about those people and the people who've gone through hard times over there. So my thoughts are with them. I know it does no help whatsoever that my thoughts are with them, but I just want to tell them that I'm, I hope that that everything will be okay, and that everybody there will recover quickly. You know what I mean?
It doesn't change anything. You're right, but actually, I think stuff like that can help. If someone knows that there's somebody there for them, stuff like that can help them. In some at least small way.
Maybe so.
Emotionally.
Maybe so. Maybe perhaps and so. Maybe per so and haps. Wait, haps.
Maybe, possibly. And perhaps and so.
Maybe. But only maybe. So there you go.
Okay.
A lot of that.
These recent discussions, I know. I don't know why we start them because we never go anywhere.
I know. Well, it's the opening. It's the opening of the show. So we want to talk about things we're concerned about. But you know what? I'll tell you what, guys. Let's just ditch that and get on to the world news.
Please bring in the world news.
All right, I've got something for you here, and this is a interesting story that I think everybody should pay attention to right now, for more than one reason. There's a reason I'm putting this in here right now. But have you ever noticed the popularity of white robots? Did you notice that?
What? No.
Well, according to this article, you see them in films like Will Smith's I, Robot and Eve from WALL-E. Real-life examples include Honda's Asimo, Ubitech's Walker, and Boston Dynamics Atlas, and even NASA's Valkyrie robot, all made of shiny white material. The reason for these shades of technological white may be racism.
What?
I'm not making this up.
What?
I am not making this up. The bias against black robots is a result of a bias against African Americans. Lead researcher Christoph Bartneck explained to the Next Web. It's amazing to see how people who had no prior interaction with robots show racial bias towards them. The researchers think The researchers think this is an issue that needs to be addressed. Quote, if the robots are supposed to function as teachers, friends, or carers, for instance, then it would be a serious problem if all of these roles are only ever occupied by robots that are racialized as white, according to the study. This leads me to believe that we have everything to win by offering racial opinions and nothing else to lose, Bartnick told CNN. And let me tell you, let me reintegrate this. This was a story not by some far left crazy website. This CNN. This was CNN. So, guys, this is how crazy the world's gotten right now. Okay, this is how insane, this is how maniacally fucked the society has gotten, is that we are now racially against robots because most of them are white. Actually, if you want to know something, I looked up why robots are white. There are 3 big reasons. One, because it makes them easier to see. Mm-hmm. 2, because white paint is cheaper. And 3, because what was 3? I can't remember 3.
Was it heat dissipation? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it is. It's a heat dissipation. Yeah. Because it reflects off, more heat from the mechanism. So those are the 3 reasons that robots are white. Oh, that most robots are white. There's nothing about this that is. It's the same reason that most planes are white. It's the same. Are planes racist? Oh my God, planes are racist because most of them are white. How many black planes you seen? Oh, really? Well, that's because we're racist against planes. This has gone way too far. It's gone way too far at this point. You go ahead. You say something.
There's the one that got me the most. The one that got me the most was when he's like, from WALL-E. I'm like, okay, what? WALL-E wasn't white. He was yellow and gray.
No, Eve from WALL-E.
Oh,
yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, never. Yeah, Eve from WALL-E was white. But you're right about WALL-E. WALL-E was gray. He was not any particular color. So
every robot in that movie was different colors, though. They weren't all white. What the fuck is this person even talking about?
I don't know. It's insanity. This is that psycho left insanity that we're talking about lately. That is just wrecking every fucking thing. I have no idea. I have no idea.
It doesn't make. Let's just break it down. Scientifically here. How about we worry a little bit about, I don't know, getting them to work properly before we worry about the fucking color of their components that even the fucking robot doesn't give two shits about.
Exactly.
It's the robot's body, and we're going to dictate that the robot has to, be a certain color and to fit someone else's desires? I mean,
No. It's racism. It's all racism. We prefer white robots because racism. Let me repeat that. Racism.
I don't get that. I don't get that. Racism is a bad thing. Racism is a terrible, truly awful thing. I don't think you're going to find any reasonable human being on the planet who would disagree that racism is a bad thing. Is racism a bad thing, Bird?
No, it's terrible. It's a horrible thing. Yeah.
Robots are not racist.
And we're not racist toward robots. It's a robot.
I'm sorry. There's no... I sincerely doubt that there... I mean, it may be... Let's be honest. There might be a 0.1% chance that there's a scientist out there, a scientist who actually was like, I'm going to secretly design this robot with all white components because I don't want no black robots.
I don't want no black robots.
It's possible. It's possible.
I doubt that. I seriously doubt it.
I do too, but just in the law of averages, I'm sure that there's at least a 0.1% chance that there's some fucking scientist that's an all-consuming racist as well.
Oh god.
But generally speaking, I don't think any scientist or engineer or architect of any robot has ever for a second even considered going, man, thank God we didn't put yellow parts on this robot. We don't want no Asian robot. We don't want no brown Middle Eastern robot. No, we don't need that.
No.
They're probably doing what's best to, for the cost and the functionality of the Bobit.
Well, I'll tell you something, and this is something I'm gonna say to everybody out there. I don't care who's listening. I don't care if you're far right, far left, or somewhere in the middle. Most of you are probably in the middle, but I'm gonna say this. There's only so many times that you can cry wolf before nobody will believe there's a goddamn wolf. Okay, maybe they were not taught this, fairy tale by their parents, who apparently just sat them in a corner with an Xbox and hope it would raise them. Hopefully, they've known this tale. If they do, there's only so many times that you can cry racist before people are going to be like, nope, I don't believe it. It's stupid. Everybody's saying it now. I look on the news and every other word is racist. I don't care for that word anymore. It doesn't mean anything. And at this point, it doesn't. It means nothing anymore. So that's what they've accomplished. They have actually erased the word racist, which I don't think should have been erased, but they've just done away with it.
I think they've done away with its significance.
Yeah.
The word's there. They love to use it, but they've taken its power and its significance away.
Yeah.
Although I gotta say that I actually would love to see a weekly online comic of the little racist scientist character I invented.
That would be kind of cute. I would, yeah.
Just to watch him try to make his racist inventions, and they always backfire on him every week.
Anybody out there draws that, we'll put it on the show. I swear to God we will.
Hell yes.
So yeah. Anyway, next story. U.S. airport security officers. Oh God.
Uh-oh, what?
Give me a U.S. security.
What?
U.S. airport security officer. Okay, airport security officers.
So is the airport security, not TSA, or
U.S. airport security officers? That's what it says. I'm just going to read what it says.
Okay.
Have confiscated a missile launcher from a passenger's luggage in Maryland.
What?
Somebody thought they were getting on a plane with a missile launcher. The launcher was discovered in a checked luggage of a man who said he worked for the military. He told officials at the Baltimore-Washington International Airport that the launcher was a souvenir from Kuwait.
What?
It had been turned over to the state fire marshal for safe disposal. Unfortunately, quote, The item was not a live device. It was confiscated and handed over to the state fire marshal for safe disposal. The man was permitted to catch his flight. Of course, after the rocket launcher was taken away and put somewhere else. So now there's airport security in Maryland have a rocket launcher sitting in their back room, and they're like, yeah, we got this and the other 12 dildos from passengers who, God, somebody thought they were going to get on a plane with a
excuse. Come on.
Somebody thought they were going to get on a plane with a missile launcher.
What was that dumb?
Who would do that? Well, the person said he worked for the military. He should know better.
Yes.
You would think that he'd know better than that. You can't do that.
See, I know the real story. He's like, oh, it was a souvenir from Kuwait. Nah. He was going to take down them aliens, just up close and personal. He was going to get up there in that plane. He's like, I'm going to get them fuckers up in their turf now.
He was flying to Area 51. That's what he was doing. He was going to Area 51 so he could use that missile launchers. So he could take out the buildings and find the aliens so he could smack them on the ass and call them sweet tits. And I actually don't know if aliens have tits, but if they do, I'm sure he would. So there you go. But my God, what are people doing? What is wrong with people in this world, man? Oh,
I mean, it's
God.
Like, so you hear all these stories about TSA, like, hey, they stopped me because my cane was considered a lethal weapon. Or I tried to bring a 4-cell demag light on a plane and they stopped me for some reason. It's like, then you get I was persecuted by those evil airport security because they stopped me because I was trying to bring my rocket launcher on board.
They took my missile launcher away. Bastards.
My emotional support missile launcher. Yeah, okay. How am I supposed to survive without my emotional support missile launcher?
Oh, God, yes. That's what it was. It was his emotional support missile. He had to have that for his own emotional support on the plane so he'd feel better.
Yep.
Just like these people bring on crocodiles and shit. My emotional support crocodile. And
that story years ago, the big old croc got loose of the plane and the plane went down because everyone was trying to flee from it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, God.
What? How did he even think? Did he even think? I mean, how did he not know?
Apparently not. Apparently he didn't. I don't know. All I know is that we've only gone through 2 news stories now, and I already feel like I need a break. I mean, I really do. I'm just like, no with this shit. Come on.
That's like, seriously, that's like going up to TSA with this giant ass, full arm tattoo of swastikas that says, I'm gonna kill everybody. You ain't getting through that checkpoint.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not doing that. That ain't gonna happen. Oh, my God.
They just walk up in full feudal Japan samurai armor, complete with drawn sword. You ain't getting through that checkpoint.
You're not. They're not going to let you on. They will never let you on ever. No, stop it. Don't do that. Well, unless you want to be delayed for your flight and thrown in jail, okay, then do that. But oh my God, Jesus,
people are stupid. But thank God for them. Otherwise, what would we have to talk about on this show? I know. That's what we're here for. We're here to talk about the stupidity in the world, and we've got some more coming up. I really do feel like we ought to take a break, but we can't. We can't because there's 2 more stories in the WTF theater. Yeah. Persevere. Come on. Strength. I give you strength. Okay, thank you. Yeah, right Great Giraffe. Great Giraffe. Can we pray to Great Giraffe? Great Giraffe. Bree, please bring me strength for this. Because let me tell you, my man. Please give him strength. Please. Look, Horsey, I can't carry this shit. Horseface, it does not get any easier. I'm telling you, it don't. Here we go. Next story. Meat purveyor Oscar Mayer is branching. Ooh. Yeah, they're branching out into the dessert game with its latest product. No.
ice cream sandwiches with bits of real hot dog.
No! Oh, God, no! Oh, no! Oh, no!
Oscar Mayer announced ahead of its Friday's National Ice Cream Sandwich Day that it had partnered with New York ice cream company Il Laboratorio del Gelato to create.
Now I know what place I need to go burn down. Right?
Yeah, to create the ice dog sandwich, an ice cream sandwich inspired by hot dogs. The sandwich, which features cookies as buns, contains bits of candied hot dog meat and spicy mustard ice cream.
Oh!
The company said its Wienermobile will be driving around Manhattan during the week of August 12th to distribute free samples of the unusual dessert.
Oh!
So, ice cream sandwiches with spicy mustard ice cream and bits of hot dog.
Wait, see that? Spicy mustard ice cream? Like flavored ice cream.
Spicy mustard ice cream. Spicy mustard ice cream.
Ugh.
Dude, you know me. You know me very well, and all our listeners know me. There are very few things I will not eat. I am not stuffing that in any hole in my fucking body ever. That's terrible. No.
You have learned. Oh, he has learned. Thank God. Because first time this fool visits my house. It's about time. Burger King has the hot dogs, and Burger King chili dogs. And he's like, oh, Burger King. I haven't been to Burger King. Because I was stopping at Burger King to get some food. And he goes, oh, they have hot dogs? I'm going to try those hot dogs. I went, Cindy tried those. She said they bad. Don't do it. It's like, I'm going to do it. He did 2 bites. He went, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
No, there are some things. There are some things. No, I mean, I like to say that I eat everything and I'm fine with it. And that's true for most, like 98% of the things. However, there are some things. Like,
there comes a time in every man's life where he has to put his foot down, draw a line in the sand, and say no.
There comes a time when some company puts chocolate over mustard ice cream flavored ice cream with hot dog in it. That
Candied
even
hot dog pieces. What does that even mean?
I don't know. How does that, do they cook it in sugar or something? I don't even know. How do you candy a hot dog?
Hot dogs is that you don't really need to cook hot dogs.
Well, no, you can just eat them raw, but
yeah. But it's like, I hope that's not what it is.
I don't know. I don't know how you candy a hot dog. How the fuck do you candy a hot dog? Do you stick it up a fox's ass? You stick it in a fox's ass and it's candied hot dog. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. Oh my God. That's just, no.
Can we can we go to Manhattan this weekend and just hold up signs that, dear Oscar Mayer, no,
absolutely not. Go back to hell, you bastards. Oh my gosh. Well, finally we have, rather interesting story for y'all. And I hope this one comes from California, not Florida. Though you might think it was from Florida just by the way it sounds, but a California man says he murdered his wife with a cinder block because of the mayonnaise they put in his body.
What?
And by they, Nathaniel Robertson means brutal, powerful people he didn't name.
And this was his wife's fault. And damn that bitch, Cinderblock's Two-Face.
The 46-year-old alleged killer is charged with first-degree murder of his wife Linda, 57, who was found dead at their Bakersfield home with a concrete block and pool of blood around her bludgeoned head. According to the report, Robertson told the police that Linda died because, quote, the alignments were not in place to protect her. Robertson, who pleaded not guilty, there's the big joke here, is being held
I
on
did it,
$1
but I
million
didn't do it.
bail. So he's getting out on $1 million bail. Now this is I don't know.
How could they possibly let him out on bail when he has there's pretty good evidence that there's a wife and a dead wife, pool of blood, and cinder blocks sitting right there, and they're going to set any form of bail for that kind of person?
Well, they're $1 million. Yeah, he doesn't have $1 million. I don't think he has $1 million. But
still, I mean,
either way, I don't know. This was a person's. You would think that even a crazy person, okay, even somebody who's actually really wacko insane, like stuck ice picks through their head and stabbed out all of their childhood and is now insane, would come up with a better defense than they put mayonnaise in my body and the mayonnaise. Oh God!
I'm confused. Wait. So, a series of events. They put mayonnaise in his body, so he got mad at them. So he chucks a cinder block at his wife, who he didn't kill. She just happened to die because the alignments were not in the proper
The alignments
place.
were not in the proper. They weren't in the dude. So, no, hold up.
What?
No, here's the thing. He's talking about the alignments here. Okay, you can't deny the alignments. All right, you cannot deny the when the alignments are all off, then there's no hope for you. That's nobody's fault. If a brick falls down from somewhere, even if it's in someone's hand, and hits you in the face 25 times and beats you to death, if the alignments were not right, oh, dude, the alignments.
I didn't shoot that man 30 times. He died because the rays were horizontal.
You can't deny the rays either. You can't deny the rays either. I got it. The rays and the alignments. You cannot deny the rays and the alignments. If those things fall together, I mean, dude, you're done. You're just done.
If only the tessellation had been in the proper place, this knife would not have slit his throat.
Oh,
what the
God.
fuck?
This is obviously a rather crazy person. I would say this is a rather crazy person.
I mean, does he have a defense? Because I don't think if he had any kind of defense, they would not have let him speak.
His defense is mayonnaise. What is it, Oscar Mayer, Hunt's mayonnaise? No, well, it doesn't matter. It was the mayonnaise. They put the mayonnaise. That's his defense is mayonnaise.
Well,
I can't believe mayonnaise.
I can almost understand that. A Miracle Whip? Miracle Whip's good. Mayonnaise?
I like Miracle Whip.
Shit out of here.
See, it depends. For me, it depends. If I'm cooking with something, like if I need to make some kind of Italian salad or something that I'm cooking with, well, then mayonnaise works best. If it's a sandwich or a burger or something like that, Miracle Whip that's the best thing ever. So
I need my Miracle Whip. I need my Miracle Whip.
I love the Miracle Whip.
Sippy tang.
Love the Miracle Whip. I love it. I'm not going to argue with you there. But I'll tell you what, and I say that in the most sarcastic possible way I can. That was the news for this week. and I look forward to, this is why I like doing the show so much. I missed so much when during the years that the show was not going.
Yeah.
I would see so many stories like this that I was like, oh my God, I really wanted 2 cents this, but 2 cents isn't going and I can't. Now 2 cents is going again. I'm so happy I can do this again. I'm so happy.
As somebody who was a avid listener of the 2 cents before this, I was the same way, but the other way around. As a listener, I was going, oh, if only 2 cents was going right now. That's amazing.
I would have covered it. I would have jumped on top of it. I would have,
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, guys. So anyway, or as I said before, That is the news for this week, and I hope to have more of that kind of news, because that's what 2 Cents is about, is hopefully making you smile and, just getting you to laugh a bit, which we hope we really do. But for now, we're going to move on to WTF Theater.
For the sake of balls, we must consult the theater.
We have some nice pictures for you now. Let's go to picture number 1.
Picture 1 on the... Oh, what? Oh. They always say that the face only a mother could love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've never, until I pulled up this picture, I've never seen a dog that I thought, a plastic surgeon needs to really go after this mutt. I really think somebody needs to fix that face, because that's messed up.
I think I've heard of that before. The stories was like plastic surgery for your pets, and I was like, bullshit. This is the most fucking asinine. And then I see that.
Take a look at that mutt, and there you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Next picture. Now. I want to know if this is photoshopped. I want to know if somebody got actual air with a fucking digger. If somebody got some air with a digger, well, look at him.
Look at the picture. Look.
What?
Aliens are abducting it.
Oh, because the sunshine thing. That's what it is.
That is a UFO tractor beam.
That's what's going on. That's what the okay. I thought somebody just jumped over a thing and got some air with a track. No, it's beak. There we go.
He's being abducted in broad daylight.
Well, this is why we need to go to Area 51 so we can stop this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bastards are stealing our diggers. The fuck.
Okay. Next picture. Okay.
Do I need a Band-Aid? Yes. I am bleeding. No. It itches. It is red. It hurts. I want one.
No, this one is going back to my childhood. Okay.
Actually, same here. Same here.
It goes back to exactly how I was raised. It's like if you get injured, you walk in the house and you're like, this thing hurts. I fell over and it hurts. And it's like, is it bleeding? No, you're fine. That was it. That was it.
Yep.
And just like walk it off, and so this is I'm sure this is like some grandparents' basket of Band-Aids that they don't want their grandkids getting into right away just because they want one. So
I've seen kids who've done that though, where they're like, I want a Band-Aid. Where does it hurt? Where it show me where? No, I want a Band-Aid.
I want a band. I want one.
They just want to wear it. They just want to put it on.
Yeah, they just want to put it on. It's like, no, those things cost money. One of these days, you will figure out that money does not grow on trees. You little bastard, get off my lawn. And that's what you do. Next picture. We're going back to the South now, folks. That's the kind of thing.
Hey. I live northward. I've still done it.
Oh, by the way, the last show we did, where you had the bumper sticker that said, "You're riding too close. If you're riding too close to me, at least pull my hair." Somebody wrote to me and said, "Dude, if you can find that, I'll buy one. I want to give it to my girlfriend." I found it. They sell it on Amazon.
Yes.
So I actually found the thing. They actually do sell it. Now I don't know about this one, but that's funny as hell.
I mean, I will not. I'm honestly, truthfully, hand to whatever deity you believe in. I have seen pickup trucks go down the road, and every once in a while you'll see a little head poke up. Just poke up, and look around, and go back down.
Oh, well,
because their parents told them, just lay down, don't let anyone see you.
I will swear with my hand in the air that I have been one of those kids in the pickup truck. I've done that.
Oh no, I have too. Same here.
I've been in the back of the pickup. Yeah, it's.
But I mean, like, modern times, every once in a while, I still see a little kid head poke up from the back of a pickup truck going down the road.
Oh, yeah. All right, hey, next picture. Okay, now. No, this took me a bit. But I figured it out.
I know what that is. I do.
You do? What do you think that is?
They're mocapping a dog.
That's exactly what they're doing. Yeah. They're mocapping. That is a dog. in a video game studio. Yeah, and well, I didn't think about that before I saw this. I saw this picture and I was like, well, yeah. How else could they get a dog on in a video game unless they mocapped a dog? So they got a dog here and they're mocapping a dog. There it is.
And this little motherfucker is sitting here smiling in my face, rubbing it in because he's doing something I would love to do.
Well, that's
Little
because
fuckhead.
probably because his parents are getting more money than we will ever get ever doing YouTube ever in the world. So yeah, lucky him. He's like, I'm gonna get some good food. You fuck stick. Okay. Next picture. I think you're at the wrong station. I think you're at the wrong place, lady. I just really do.
You know, it's gonna sound awful. She's just like the new formula.
Yeah.
I just gotta crack me up. It'll be bad for the horse. I feel bad for it, but I hope she doesn't. Just like she gets a swift kick in the face.
Oh, she will too. Oh man. All right, next one. Oh yeah. Okay. No, this one.
Oh god. Oh, I see it.
This one. I don't know if you guys have ever been to the the emergency room or something, and they have that stupid pain scale. And they just show little faces. This one is much better. It's 1, it might be an itch. 2, I just need a Band-Aid. 3, it's kind of annoying. 4, this is concerning, but I can still work. 5 is bees. 6 is bees.
Bees.
7 is I can't stop crying. 8 is I can't move, it hurts so bad. 9 is mauled by a bear or ninjas. And ninjas. 10 is unconscious. That's it. So I have made it to 8 on this scale. I have made it to 8. That's about it.
I have made it to 8 myself.
Yeah.
And my story for getting to 8 is the most boring story in the universe.
Oh, but it caused a lot of pain. Oh my gosh.
I bent down, I put both my knees on the floor to pick up a little stuffed bear that had fallen off the couch. And when I went to stand back up to put it back on that couch, I was not going to move because suddenly there was a pain that caused me to hurt so bad. I went, I'm not moving.
Yeah, I'm
this
just
hurts
gonna stand
too
here.
bad. Because if I move, if I try to stand up, I will scream.
Oh no, it sounds like you sprained something. Ugh.
I don't know what happened, but it was bad.
Let's go to the next one here. Okay, yes, this St. John's Episcopal Church. Lord, whatever you are baking outside, it's done. Let me just say to this. Praise Jesus, okay? I'm gonna praise Jesus on this one. They're right. This
one deserves a choirly amen.
God, you're done. God, you're finished baking whatever it is. It's burnt. It's burned up, and that includes the rest of us. Stop it, okay? Jesus.
God left his easy bake oven on and walked away like an idiot.
He apparently did.
Don't walk away from those things. They will melt to the counter. Don't ask me how I know that.
Let's go to the next one. Oh,
come
okay.
Actually,
That's kind of ow. That's a bit ow.
Ow.
Like coming soon. I wonder if that's real. Is that real?
I don't
really know. I hope it's not real. I really do.
I'm seeing, because I'm looking at the little American flags and whatnot. Tell me, is this like a military graveyard? I mean,
I don't think it's military from the shapes. There's a military graveyard. All of the headstones would be the same shape and size. So it's just a public graveyard. So I don't know. I don't know if that's real. I really hope it's not. Oh God.
But at the same time, I am the kind of weird person that in my will I would ask that to happen.
That would be funny. Oh God. All
right,
right,
just take it one step further. I want a little picture of me just going, "Hi, how you doing?" just waving.
All right, last one for the day. Now,
What?
I have a personal vendetta against this sign, okay? I have a personal thing against this sign saying birds aren't real. Come on now. Birds are real. I'm here. I'm sitting right here, and I'm definitely real. Even though the Walmart doors won't open for me, I am definitely real. So I don't know what. I have no that actually happened once. I'll tell you that story some other time. But yeah, that's I don't know what that's supposed to even mean.
So this actually takes up a little bit of a different spin for me, because I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
And we got birds aren't real at the top, and at the bottom, half price center.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to a Gryphon. So the only thing that's real is about like a stomach and some legs and a tail right now.
God.
That's all I'm talking to you right now.
No. That's terrible. Make fun of my anatomy that way. No half. Hey, Gryphons are already with no half shaming. Okay, no half shaming. That's it.
Oh, you poor Gryphon snowflake. Oh no, it can't take you to shaming, huh?
Oh well. Tell you what, guys. We're gonna take off for a little break here for about 5 minutes or so. No, we don't have Tyro's not here this week, but that's okay. Yeah, we're sure he'll get back with us soon. But we're gonna show the latest pictures and just let you have a little bit of a break, and then we're gonna be right back with some holidays and the Dear 2 letters. So we'll see you guys again in just a few minutes. Okay, guys, we're back. Hope you enjoyed the break. And by the way, I just wanted to let you know we didn't actually get a whole lot of new pictures. In fact, we got one. In fact, if you watch the break, the first one you saw was a new picture. However, I think it was special because it's starting to bring the feel of 2 Cents back, because it was a picture of Winter from a furry in South Africa who actually took a picture and sent it to us because they wanted it, they wanted to show it to us. Now, that's what I remember is, people from all over the world just sending us stuff and letters and things, so we love that. If you want to send in pictures to the for the break, and we love to show them, send them in to dear2letters@hotmail.com, and we'll put them on. But for the time buying, and it's not buying. For the time buying, we're gonna go to holidays.
What are your holidays? Teen Twibe.
Okay, so coming up on Monday, we have first of all, National Underwear Day.
Well, thank God for that.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Personally, I don't know, and I think some of you know this. I've talked about this before. I haven't worn underwear since I was 12. I
did not know this.
I don't. I've been freeballing it for about 40 years. So I'm good. But
I tried going freeballing one time, and I had the accident.
Oh no!
And I was like, never again.
Well, we'll try not to do that. On Tuesday is, and you'll like this one, National Root Beer Float Day. Let's clap for that one.
That is the best day of the year.
Yeah.
I want that day nationally recognized, and we should all have a day off of work for that day.
I think we should too. I think everybody should get off of work and be able to go and have a root beer float that day, all day. Just a big one, like a gallon. Nom, 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 nom. Oh yeah, it'd be amazing.
That'd be done in 10 minutes with me.
So Wednesday is, and I don't know what you're gonna have to do for this day, but it's National Sea Serpent Day. So I guess
I will respect them by staying far away.
Yeah, if you see a sea serpent, then give it a flower. I don't know. It's just do that, and that's what we'll do. Don't worry, we'll get to. I forgot. Thursday is International Cat Day.
Damn it!
Well, you've got a
My
cat.
cats they're gonna lord it over me all day, both of them. Those little bastards. You ain't worshiping me. Come on.
And they'll know what day it is too. Somehow they'll know. Here's the day that I think that more people should celebrate. Friday is National Kool-Aid Day.
Ooh.
A lot of people forget Kool-Aid is actually really tasty. It's really good stuff. And you put some of it in water. You don't eat it out of a spoon. You don't snort it. Don't do any of that. You don't put it in a little thing and inject it. You put it in water, and then you drink it, and it's good.
And for those on hard times, this is the day to take the Kool-Aid jug that you've watered down 17 times and add new Kool-Aid to it.
Yeah, add new Kool-Aid to it.
This is the day you do that.
I remember those days. Oh my God.
I've had those days too.
Saturday is National S'mores Day. I still have not had a s'more. I still have not had a s'more.
I swear to God, the next time we visit each other, one way or the other, if I'm over there or you're over here, I'm making you s'mores. Just you have to have it.
I would love to have one. I would love to. Finally, Sunday is National Raspberry Tart Day.
Ooh.
Now, I like raspberries, and I like raspberry tarts. Maybe you do, too. If you do, then go out and grab some. They're good for you. And,
not like the best dessert ever, but it's like, you get one in your face, you go, I'm happy I put this in my face. Oh.
By the way, I forgot to tell you guys, because we mentioned that we wanted to have an assignment for the pictures for next week. And I didn't mention it. So we had food last week. This week, send us some pictures of flowers. Send if you have flowers around your yard or flowers around your face. If you have a flower growing out of your head. If there is a flower growing somewhere on your body or around your yard, take a picture of it and send it to us, and we'll put it on the break. So there we go.
If you happen to unfortunately be visiting Neilbog, and they fed you some green shit, and suddenly you find yourself growing flowers out of your fingernails, hey,
there you
take
go.
a picture of that before those goblins eat you. Take some pictures of it and send it to us.
Exactly. Now we're gonna go on.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go on to Dear Two Letters now.
It's Dear Two Letters.
Okay, here we go. So, Dear Two, this one's a little hard to read, but I'm gonna try my best.
Okay.
Have you heard the latest from our country? No, I am shocked. It's going on the news that our country's fire combat kits are made with flammable material. Talk about how a hard mode for firefighters, just like the fire trucks. From last week, I guess they're talking about the fire trucks. I guess now they're trying to truly make firefighters literal man of fire, or is it man on fire? I'm waiting for my next firefighting kit. I hear it involved turpentine in a box of matches. Keep up the good work, and breeze to you all. Sincerely, a fan on fire. So, very, very great note. However, I do wish that you had mentioned which country you're in. Yeah,
he didn't have time. He was on fire. Damn it!
He was on fire, so he didn't mention the country. It's like, oh, if you not heard the word, there are so many countries. I have no idea what country you're in. But I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope they fix it soon, because it doesn't sound like a good thing to me to be on fire if you're a firefighter. That's the last thing you kind of want.
We just read the letter from the fan on fire.
We did too. Okay. Dear Feather Pawnee, Bree, thank you for helping making the show possible. Bree, anonymize. That's it.
Allow me to respond to each section in turn. I'm not a pony! Bree. You're welcome. Bree. Thank you. Bree.
I don't know if this person's name is anonymized or if they just wanted me to anonymize their name, so whichever it is, I don't know. But yeah, I thought that great letter. I actually like that. I like letters like that they're just kind of off the cuff. They're neat. Dear Two, there was something that Featherhoof said on Horse Sense last week about people bitching about how movie reboots suck, and I'd imagine the same could be said about games too. The release of the new Wolfenstein being a recent example, since that game is just terrible. But I'm playing through Return of Castle Wolfenstein right now, and I'm enjoying the heck out of it like I used to. What games would you like to see rebooted? Also, what do you think they could possibly would possibly do to ruin it? And this is also from Flick. This is from Flick the Goat.
Oh.
So you go ahead. It was I think, well, it's addressed to me, but it's more about you. So go ahead.
Well, I mean, what series would I like to see rebooted?
Yeah.
This is gonna sound kind of This is gonna sound really weird. I think it's kind of an obscure game. I don't know if a lot of people know of it. It's called RC Pro-Am.
Okay.
It's an old NES game. It was fantastic. I loved that game. And I would love to see that rebooted with like modern graphics, but still with like similar gameplay style.
Yeah.
But to ruin it, I think that if they wanted to ruin it, they would retool it so that it's still called RC Pro-Am and all this other thing, but they would be like behind like a third person, like just like a generic car perspective.
Oh, yeah. Well, one I would like to see rebooted would be Syndicate. That's an old MS-DOS game that played a long time ago. Do you remember that one?
Oh, no, I don't, but I actually just thought of the better answer, but I'm going to let you finish your thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a really good game, and I think what they could do to ruin it is to actually add, what's the thing where they keep fucking asking for money for the thing?
Oh, microtransactions.
Yeah, if they put microtransactions in it, that would spoil everything. So, outside of that, Syndicate, I would love to see that rebooted, but that's like a 20-year-old game now, so it's like crazy.
Here's an oldie, Space Quest. I would love to see that series brought back.
Oh, not bad.
With space janitor Roger Wilco.
Yeah, yep.
Unfortunately, though, the laundry list of the things that they could do to ruin that is way too long to read out.
A lot. It's a lot.
Because, yeah.
Well, let's see. Dear 2, regarding a comment you made on the last show about bug zappers, I would just like to throw it out there that there are electric fly swatters out there for when you want to take the fun out into your own hands. I've also heard them as the weapon of a man with a personal vendetta against all things insectoid, but that's beside the point. Except for Uncle Kage, of course. This from Blaze. And I
must find this. I want to find this now.
Well, I've heard of the electric zapper, and they're kind of thing where, you know, when you smack a fly but it doesn't kill it, it just buzzes off. That doesn't happen with these. You smack a fly, it goes down. But there's a better one. I think. Yeah. There's a better one. There is, and I swear to God, this actually exists. I may order one. There is a tiny little rifle. It's a little plastic rifle that you can get. And you can cock it, and it actually fires it like a shotgun. It fires salt.
Salt.
It fires little grains of salt, and so you put salt in it. You cock it up. You go up to a fly and go poof, and you can just shoot them off a desk and they die.
Really?
Yeah. I know killing things should not be fun. But that seems a lot of fun to me, you know? When I'm gonna kill flies, I'd rather load up a little shotgun and go, boom, fuck you, bitch! You know, and so
I don't know, though. I mean, but the bug zapper was so fun. I want a handheld bug zapper. Let's smack these.
They probably have them on Amazon somewhere. We'll have to go look. But anyway. Dear 2 and Featherhoof, what are your top favorite movies and the top 3 weirdest things you have ever ranted or done a 2 seance about? And 2, where in hell is your third butt cheek at, or do we even want to know? Because the last time this is from Conda Bear. Okay, my favorite 3 movies. I'm gonna just say right now, Apollo 13. I would say Star Trek 2, and then Princess Bride.
Oh, God damn you.
I would have to, that's just off the top of my head. I would have to put those out there. I can watch those movies an infinite amount of times. I've watched them like maybe 100 times each by now, and I'm not tired of them. They're amazing. So what about you?
For me, I would say Princess Bride. The Alien, the original one.
Okay, gotcha.
The original Alien. And probably...
Haven't heard of that one. Sounds like a porn. Sounds like a porn.
No. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Really?
Yes. I'm really into those practical effects horror movies.
Okay.
And movies that you can quote like a motherfucker, like Princess Bride.
Oh God, yes. Well, as far as the 3 weirdest things that I've ever ranted or done a 2 cents about, I don't know. I've done so many shows. I've done so many rants. I can't remember them all. I can't remember the last show we did. So I don't know. I have no idea. That one you'll have to forgive me on. Anyway, moving on, we got 2 more. Hey there, 2. This is in regards to last week's show when you were talking about the cake lady that wanted a discount. You said that you wanted a website where crazy stuff happens all around Walmarts, and I know just the site you're looking for, so you may have lots of pics to use for your show for years to come. Enjoy, and I hope you have lots of bleach to wash your eyes out from the horrors that you will see on the site. And this from Tails Fox, and he sent me a picture, or he sent me a link to peopleofwalmart.com, which I've known that site for years. I've watched that site for years, and it is funny But here's the thing is I was, yeah, it's pictures of people around Walmart. What I was aiming for was to get a site that told news stories from Walmart. So not, not just pictures. Even though that's a great site, by the way. If you ever like bored or lonely or whatever, go to that site and just look it up, and you'll be less bored and lonely. Yeah,
adding to my bookmarks.
Yeah. Finally, last letter, dear two. First of all, I'd like to say that Hoofy makes for an excellent co-host. He's a delight to listen to, and definitely worth the honorary title of 2 Cents co-host. Speaking of co-hosting, have you stayed in touch with the old ones? What's up with Jibba, Auburn, Spaz Fox, Nick, and the rest of the old crew? Or have your paths parted? Do you have any plans of having a visiting co-host as you used to have? This from the Evil Fox. We always get a letter from Evil Fox. That's really awesome.
Evil Fox.
What's up, Evil Fox?
You know, he doesn't seem so evil to me. He seems like he's very nice. He seems writing us every week.
He does. He seems like a nice fox. But
yeah.
I'll tell you, as far as the old crew goes, some of them I still am in contact with, and some of them I'm not. It's unfortunate that I'll just say that like Jacoby and Spaz Fox both have turned out to be major extreme left SJWs, and they don't like me anymore. They won't talk to me anymore. Auburn is around. He's still on. He's actually still on Twitter. I follow him. He's doing pretty well. I talk to him now and then.
Does still do art?
Is what?
Does Auburn still do art and everything like that?
Yeah,
I haven't seen him in years.
Yeah, he still does art. He still does art. Jibba is he's in Alabama now, and he's living back with his family. As far as I know, he's doing fine. I talk with him now and then too. So yeah, I know some of the people who've been involved. I know Prismo. Prismo is still out in California. He's doing well. So yeah, some of them have gone on to other parts of life, and some of them still contact me. So it's been a long time. So you never know. But anyway, guys, that is the Dear Two letters for today, and we're gonna take a short break and come right back with more 2 cents for you. But before that happens, you got to go to my Patreon and sign up to be one of my producers for just $5 a month. Less than you come up with one this time.
But just for $5 a month, less than the price of getting a tourniquet on your leg after you've been bitten by a cougar who was on meth.
How about let's say $5 a month, less than the price of herpes in Tennessee? How about that?
Sure, we'll go with that.
You get the full version of the show and exclusive content, and you get an MP3 download you can put on your listening device and listen to it wherever you want to. Plus, you get a bunch of little extra perks that you get if you're a patron. So head on over to patreon.com/rantinggryphon and start your membership now. And it helps all of us out. It helps us, create this show and other material for you. Do it. But for everyone else, that's our show for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next week on the 2 Cent Show, where I'm going to get stung by a bee on my eye. See, you made me cough. I was gonna try and do my evil laugh, and you made me cough, and I don't know why you did that.
Well, I don't know, I just started doing that laugh because I realized I have such a wheeze going on right now. I got the old prospector laugh going on right now. My asthma's so bad right now, I got the wheeze. It's like, damn it.
Oh, you know what? I am so glad that we got, that we actually got this. This week was a pretty funny week in stories. In fact, I had more than I could use. I had like double the stories that I could use, and so I'm glad that we put it on there. But I mean, the rest of it was, we had the second Democratic debates, which those turned out to be, oh my god.
I think the word cluster fuck would apply.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know what they're doing anymore. It's crazy. It's just, I'm.
Yes, let's act like gibbering idiots in front of cameras and make ourselves look like complete fucking nimrods. That'll get us elected, totally. Sure.
Yeah, well, and these are the same people that, you know, these are the same people that have gone around for the last, 3 years so far, calling everybody Nazis and racists and misogynists, and now they're gonna be like, okay, now vote for us. It's like, no, I'm not gonna vote for you. Fuck you. Now you want to run the whole country? Kiss my ass? No.
No, thank you.
No.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that you let me know, but I'm going to be just as open with you and say fuck off.
Say
baby.
Hello, patrons. How are you guys doing today? Oh,
patron
boy.
hug, bring it in. Come on.
Patron hugs. Patron hugs.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Good to talk to you guys. Hope you guys are having a good week.
Whoa.
And what?
Who had the boner? Whoa.
It wasn't. That was me. I did that. Sorry, I had the boner. But
oh shit, you can still get it up?
What do you mean I can still get up? hey, I'm not that old quite yet. Quite probably, maybe I am. Wait, I don't know. But no, man, it's been an interesting week. I actually had a lot of fun doing it, but you're doing this last. I have fun doing my weeks. I don't know, but yeah. I'm glad.
Today felt like the stories that you read today. This felt like classic 2 Cents Day.
It did. And
this isn't like the week where it's like, oh shit, I have to take these serious stories and try and twist them to make the funny. These were just like, nope.
There's
on the table. There you go.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, we just had the stories this time, and I may even save some of the ones that I didn't use for next week if we don't have any funny ones next week. So, yeah, but no, I'm having a lot of fun so far this week. Patrons, hope you guys are having a great time. You guys know this part of the show is just for you. So, yeah, let's take off and let's do our thing. Let's go to history.
And now, we examine the history.
All right, in 2003, now this was fairly recent, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I didn't know this. This one freaked me out. I didn't know this one. The first person to get married while in space.
Whoa.
I didn't even know that happened. Now,
Really?
there's a bit of a cheat here. It's a bit of a cheat.
Oh, wait.
Because only one of the people was in space.
Okay.
So they did it through communications, but it was still a person who got married while they were in space. So I didn't even know that happened.
The ISS or?
It didn't say, but I'm guessing it was the ISS. So yeah, probably. So yeah, that to me that's pretty awesome. I didn't know anybody got married in space. So there we are. In 1990, Magellan space probe is inserted into orbit around Venus.
Ooh.
And we got a lot of our information from Venus. I know a lot about space. I know tons about space.
Space is cool.
Well, I know a lot about. I know like a lot about orbital mechanics and all kinds of crazy shit. So no, I'm good at space. I can do the space thing. Now we got to go back a little bit. In 1974, okay.
Okay.
Nixon announced his registration. This is where he's like, I'm not a crook. And he decided to get out of the White House, so he resigned.
So you mean his resignation then?
That's what I said. His resignation.
You said his registration.
Oops. Sorry about that.
I'm registering.
I'm registering. I am not a snook. I am registering. No, yeah, apparently, yeah, that happened. But yeah, that takes us back a little while. And this following week, also in 1972.
Oh, okay.
I was born.
Boo!
My birthday's coming up. It's gonna be on Sunday.
I just had this image of just a mommy Gryphon holding up a little baby Gryphon with the Zelda music plays. Da 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 da.
Or doing like
this
like
came
the
out
one
snatch.
doing like the thing on like on Simba where the monkey holds him up, except he just throws him off the cliff. That's what would happen to me. In 1962, Nelson Mandela was arrested.
Oh!
Now, do you remember? Okay, this started from it caused the Nelson Mandela effect. Have you heard of that?
I have heard of this. Yes.
This is where people like remember things that didn't happen, but it's not just like one person. It's like a bunch of people remember something that did not happen.
Berenstein Bears.
Yeah, it's the Berenstein Bears, and a lot of people say they definitely remember that Nelson Mandela died in jail. They remember his funeral. No, he didn't die in jail. He got out. He lived until what? Somewhere in the 2000s.
Yeah.
There's like all kinds of like in Star Trek. What was it? Scotty, beam me up.
Oh yes.
Kirk never said Scotty, beam me up. He never once said that.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. It's the Nelson Mandela effect. It's weird.
Well, maybe it's because it happened before I was born, but I mean, I believed it because it happened. Yeah, he was obviously incarcerated before I was born.
Yeah.
And then when everyone's like, oh, Mandela, that guy who died a while ago, I'm like, oh man. And then when he actually died, and like today we celebrate the funeral of Nelson Mandela, I went,
wait a minute.
Little late, aren't you?
Some unfortunate news, and I always remember this one because it's in my month in fact, it's right near my birthday. In 1945, the U.S. bombs Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Both those are coming up next week, so yeah. And finally, in 1930, Betty Boop makes her debut.
Woo!
Yeah. So, a little bit of happy news there at the end. Happy for that, but yeah, some good news, some bad news, as far as history goes this coming up week, but keep those in mind and celebrate or remember whatever it is you want to. We just want to keep you informed, and we want to, you know, make fun of this stuff when we can.
I do want to say though, just real quick, if you want a different perspective on things, read the journals and the interviews of people who survived the dropping of those atomic bombs.
Terrible.
When they describe what they saw, that's I'm not gonna say it's a good read, but it's very enlightening. Let's put it that way.
No, most of them, most of the ones who did survive, had to like find their way to a stream or a brook and get inside so that they would not burn because the entire city was just in flames for hours and hours. Yeah, it's not a pretty thing.
There was one I read of a woman who was like a city over. Like in the city. And she was in the bathroom with her sister, and her sister was by the window when the flash happened.
Yeah.
And oh wow. It was just a flash from the city over.
Yeah.
And she got fucked up.
There was one kid in who was in Hiroshima. He was in a school, and he was a little kid. He was like 6-7 years old or something like that. And at that point, their classroom was going to play hide and seek. Pardon me.
Oh no.
So he goes over and he puts his hands over his eyes. He's facing the window.
Oh no.
He said he remembers seeing the bones in his hands.
Oh.
Because the flashlight was so bright, he could see the finger bones in his hands because his hands were over his face. And from there, everything went crazy. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to dwell on it because it's a horrible time, in history. But yeah, something to think about there. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the dumb laws.
Pay attention to the dumbness of our laws.
Okay, guys. So we got some dumb laws this week from Idaho. We're gonna go off to Potato Land, the land of potatoes, which I like potatoes. I do.
I like some. Hey, you know what? I may have myself a very limited palate, but I likes myself some taters.
Well, now, when I go out and I get myself a tater, it's usually with a steak, and they'll say, you want everything on it? And I'll say, yeah, and they put sour cream and butter and chives and all kinds of stuff on it. And I take my spoon, and then I ream it around that whole tater, and I shove it all up in my gob. And then it goes down into me, and I'm a happy bird. That's the way things work with my face. But anyway, number one, it is against the law to live in a doghouse unless you're a dog. There you go.
Illegal?
Yeah, it's illegal.
I mean, I can see not wanting to.
Well, yeah, I can see not wanting
to actually have to go on the docket and go, nope, we must put a stop to all these damn Idahoans going out and living in them damn dog houses.
Well, see,
this
what
damn
I wonder
epidemic of people living in dog houses.
Are they living in the dog houses with a dog? Yeah, we don't know. Could possibly happen. In Idaho.
What if they believe they're a dog?
Well, then they need to live in a psych ward. They need to live in the booby hatch then. In Idaho Falls, it is illegal to ride a motorcycle if you're over 88.
Good goddamn law?
I'm thinking good goddamn law. I'm thinking not such a bad law. That's not so bad.
People over 88, by percentages, can't even drive four wheels, let alone two of them.
They can't even really drive cars. So, no, I don't think they should be on motorcycles. So. In Tamarack, it's illegal to buy onions after dark without a permit. Because, well, hey, the things you can do with onions after dark. Oh Lord, you could cast spells with them. You could throw them on vampires. There's so many things you could do with onions after dark that could be dangerous. I don't know. So
like so many of these laws, like the ones that okay, that's dumb, but I can see, or ones you can you make a joke like, oh ha ha ha, that's silly. But that's what I can't even. What
I don't even know.
Who got drunk one day and just walked into the courthouse and wrote up themselves a stupid-ass law?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Also, by the way, you also can't sell chickens after sundown without permission from the sheriff.
Well, at least you can get permission, I guess.
I guess you'd have to go to the sheriff. It's like, hey, can I sell some chickens after dark? And he'd probably be like, okay. And then you sell a chicken to somebody. Who is anybody in Idaho still selling chickens? Is this really a thing? Fuck. Okay. It's also forbidden to. Oh God. It's forbidden to hunt from a helicopter, whether it's in the air or not. So
I can't. Damn it! I can't put my tree stand on the back of that helicopter.
Apparently, you can't even fly into a forest, land your helicopter, and then shoot out of it. You can't do that. So there you go. Oh boy, this is a hard one. Pocatello.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, you're required to smile by law.
What?
Now, I was a little bit skeptical of this one. I'm like, really, what? So I found the actual text of the law. Okay?
Oh no.
I found it. Here it goes. And I'm quoting this. This is from the law. It is prohibited for pedestrians and motorists to display frowns, grimaces, scowls, threatening and glowering looks, gloomy and depressed facial appearances, generally all of which reflect unfavorably upon the city's reputation. That is right from the pages of the law.
What the fuck?
I'm not even kidding.
I mean, I've heard of thought crimes and everything like that, but that's ridiculous.
This is smile crimes. Smile crimes are next. You can't not smile. You have to smile. Oh
that's
God.
Like some dystopia. That's like something like people make up for their dystopia novels.
No shit. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. Next one. Public displays of affection in Idaho are limited to under 18 minutes. There's a lot of things you can do in 18 minutes. You could do tons of shit in 18 minutes. So I don't think that law is a problem, really. So
apparently, I can publicly display my affection for myself in public in Idaho.
In 18 minutes, you can have sex. The lady can get pregnant, have a kid, and you can feed it half a taco in 18 minutes. Okay, so there is no way that law is bad. So no, next one. The state of Idaho forbids you from fishing off the back of a camel.
Because they're so indigenous to the wide open plains of the Idaho.
Hey, Idaho just shits out camels. You know, they just come out from under rocks. Apparently,
It's their obviously their state animal, the camel.
Yep. There you go. Let's see. Next one, cannibalism. Oh God. Cannibalism is illegal unless it's necessary to survive.
Well.
So unless you needed to survive, you can't eat another human.
So it's perfectly legal to have a spadoinkle day.
I guess so. I don't know. In Eagle, the town, I guess, named Eagle, it is illegal to sweep dirt from one's house into the street. So, there you go.
Good law. Good goddamn.
Yeah, I think that's like, you need to bag it up, put it somewhere it belongs. The
streets are already dirty enough. Don't add to it. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, especially in Idaho. I mean, it's filled with
Really?
potato dust everywhere.
I know, really?
They're-
Inconsiderate motherfuckers. Throw them
All
away.
over the place.
That life sentence. Life sentence. No possibility parole.
All right, well, guys, I'll tell you what. That's Idaho for you. If you live there, now you may know a few more things about your state, or maybe you already do this stuff. I don't know. But either way, we're gonna get on to some horse sense.
Does the horse have sense today?
All right, there we got ourselves another installment of the horse sense.
I'm glad to hear it.
All right. Now, piggybacking a little bit from last week's, where it's like, chill the fuck out. You know, things that are, things are bad. You can say they're bad, but don't fucking obsess over it. Kind of go the other route with it. Just because you like something doesn't mean it's good. And you need to realize that. You need to have enough common sense to realize, hey, you know what? That thing right there, objectively, that thing is bad. But you know what? Fuck it. I enjoy it. You need to have the common sense to have that perspective on things. You don't need to go, dude, that thing right there, that is awesome, and I love it, and you need to love it. You need to love it. Shut up. Don't tell me all the flaws with it. It's perfect. It's awesome. Oh my God, it's so good. Shut up. Whoa. Calm. Or the people, it's like, I like this thing, so you need to like this thing. Have you seen this thing that I like so much? But just because you like it doesn't mean other people need to see it. Doesn't mean other people need to love it. Objectively, there's an old game, old PlayStation 1 game. It's called Beyond the Beyond. That might strike something for some of you out there. I don't know. It's an old RPG. It's a bad game. It's not good. But you know what? You put that in my PlayStation, I'll play it, and I will enjoy the hell out of it. But I fully admit, this thing's bad. And I will never tell anyone, hey, recommendation of the week, go play Beyond the Beyond. No, don't do that. It's objectively bad. Because you see it all the time with like movies and stuff like that. All these people's like, well, I love this movie, and obviously that means it's good. And they sit there and they, sing its praises everywhere they go. I'm sure you've met those kinds of people.
Well, in a way, I'm kind of one of them. I still like Enemy Mine.
That's because that movie's amazing.
That's
actually, not bad in any way, shape, or form.
Now, don't start it. You're not following your own advice. No,
it was called a bit.
Well, it was. I will not recommend. I'll say, look, I liked it, but most people say it's crappy. So I don't know. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was cool.
But what about zombies?
Zombies.
What about zombies?
The zombies. The
zombies has 4 fingers. He has 4 fingers.
I know.
But Uncle has 5.
I know, and you have to put turtle shell. You have to build a house out of turtle shells to protect yourself from the zerkies. The zerkies that fall from the heavens. The zerkies. You must protect yourself from zerkies.
And teach your reptilian nephew to play football.
Yeah.
And about Mickey Mouse.
Mickey
Mouse.
Your Mickey Mouse is a big dope. It's like, oh god. Yeah. There were some great moments in that film. Well, I thought there was.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You and I, like I said, we enjoyed that movie.
Yeah.
it's 80s cheese to the highest order.
Big time, yeah.
And people, you need to realize that. A lot of people, when your friends get pissed at you because you keep recommending things to them, there might be a reason for that. It might be because you're lacking a little bit of common sense.
I like that. I think that's a good one. People do that with video games a lot too. Mm-hmm. That's like, this video game is the best video game ever, and if you don't like it, then you're stupid. No. It's objective. People need to learn the idea, the difference between objective and subjective. They really do.
I listen to a couple of podcasts where people they're hosted by people who used to be game reviewers. They're no longer game reviewers anymore because they couldn't take it anymore, because anytime that people's favorite games didn't get perfect 10s, they literally got mounds of death threats.
Oh god. That's crazy.
Death threats. It's like, what's wrong with y'all?
People are crazy. They're going more crazy, and by the way, if you hadn't noticed it, they're going to continue to go more and more crazy. It's not going to stop anytime soon. If you want some sanity, stay here with us. We're not changing. We're going to remain sane through this whole thing, we hope. So
we're so insane that we've wrapped around to being sane.
There we go. I like that one. But guys, we don't have actually a patron party today. Nobody sent one in, so there we go. But we can go on to love it or shove it.
You must love it or shove it.
So, okay, I don't have... I'm missing a few here. And you probably have more than me. So you're going to go first, and then I'm going to throw in one, and then you're going to go last. If I think of anything, I'll throw it in, but you go first. So what's your first love it?
My first love it is, remember last week I got all excited about Doom coming to the Switch? All the Dooms.
Yes.
But there was the caveat of that stupid Bethesda login bullshit.
Yeah.
Bethesda officially came out and went, whoa, that, people, stop trying to kill us. We're sorry, that was literally legit. That was a mistake. We did not, that was supposed to be an optional thing. We had no intention of making that mandatory, and we are trying like hell to like, retroactively reverse that shit. Give us time.
Wow.
So they are actually trying to take that out after they got death threats too. So speaking of death threats,
Holy crap.
I am loving that they are taking that shit out, because it does. Every time you have to go to play that game, it's like, all right, and wait about a minute and a half for that thing to log in.
Even though I'm not playing with anybody online, I guess still gotta log in and to a single player game. God.
Yep.
Sake. Oh man. Well, I've got one for you. And this was heavily underreported, but I was keeping my eye on it. An asteroid missed Earth last week.
Thank God. I saw that.
Did you? Do you know how close it was?
I didn't. I saw a little blurb that went, asteroid barely misses Earth.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
It was a big enough asteroid that if it had hit Earth, it'd have been a couple of thousand Hiroshima bombs. And
Ow.
it passed inside of the orbit of the moon.
Oh.
Yeah, it was close.
Oh.
It was close as balls. So it passed inside the orbit of the moon. It missed us. And then they went, oh, thank God that thing missed us. It's like, wait a minute, where was all the notifications that it was coming in the first place? So, I don't know.
That is weird. Usually, like, whenever there's one of those threats, we hear it for about, like, in 3 weeks, this asteroid is going to be so close to Earth that it could cause tidal, issues with the tides. That's how close it's going to be.
Yeah. No, this one was close. This one was really close. And, but missed us, and we're still alive. Thank you. So,
I love being alive.
Yes, I being alive is a rather awesome thing, I think. Anyway, on to you. What's your next level?
My next level is, do you play Smash Brothers?
Yeah, I have it, actually.
Smash Brothers Ultimate got their brand new character this week.
Uh-oh, what is it?
The hero from Dragon Quest series.
Who is?
The game series Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
The main protagonist from several of them.
What's his name? Does he have a name?
The hero.
Oh, just the hero. Okay, so it's like Doom guy. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, each one of them does have a name, but because you can become like one of 4 of the different protagonists from different ones, so they just call it the hero, and he is fun as hell to play. Oh my God, I love him.
I'll have to check him out. Well,
I
hey,
love him.
that I think was the good news for this week, at least as far as I'm concerned. Let's go on to the shove-its. I know. So you you go ahead and go first. I've got a couple of them, but you go first anyway.
Okay. My first one is, did you hear what happened to Aaron Hansen this week?
No.
Aaron Hansen, formerly known as Ego Raptor, one of the founders of Game Grumps. Someone made a animation making fun of storytime animations.
Okay.
Aaron Hansen, he made a 2-tweet response to it, saying he basically boiling it down to, I feel that that's kind of mean. It's mean-spirited, and I don't like it. Twitter blew the fuck up and tried to cancel culture Aaron Hansen.
Oh God, why?
They dug up every potentially compromising thing he's ever said or did on the internet from like 8 years ago.
Oh God.
And Aaron Hansen actually had to write this long-ass apology apologizing for everything he's ever said or done on the internet or will possibly say or do.
Oh, they made him do the apology tour. Shit.
Yes. It was like, oh my God. It was ridiculous. Even the creator of the video, the little animation video, he went, why is everyone freaking out on Aaron Hansen? I don't care that it was his opinion. What are you people freaking the fuck out about?
Yeah.
He left his opinion.
Yeah. Oh my God, Twitter is. I'm really not liking that place lately at all.
Yeah.
So I get it there. Well, my first shove it was, it's a little bit, I guess, more involved than just one thing, but Ninja left Twitch.
I've heard of this.
But here's the thing: he didn't just leave. He left Twitch and he went to
Mixer.
That was it. That's run by Microsoft. But it wasn't just that. They actually made a commercial about it, like him standing in front of a podium and talking about how he's going to leave and do this.
That.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, I don't mind it if a gamer or a YouTuber is doing well and they're making enough money to, pay their rent and pay their bills and have, a little bit extra money. But when you're getting millions of dollars, and this guy got like $500,000 a month on Twitch.
Oh wow!
And now he's probably going to get more. I mean, he got a big. Everybody's sure he got a big bonus from Microsoft. Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't going to leave, $500K a month for nothing.
Yeah, no. So I don't think that, and this is to with any sport, with anything. I don't think that anybody on who's doing a Twitch channel or a YouTube channel should be getting paid millions of dollars a month. That's crazy. So I'm gonna leave that at that. And let's go with your next shove it.
My next shove it, actually, I almost didn't have a second shove it this week.
Oh,
but it came today because you couldn't turn on the TV without seeing about that Texas shooting.
Yeah, of course, in El Paso.
And what bothered the hell out of me more than anything, and it drives me crazy because every time one of these shootings happens, they do this. So who knows? I might be bringing this up as a shove it again next time there's another shooting, which there's gonna be. All day, people, just like foaming at the mouth reporters getting in the faces of all these people, heartfelt and sobbing over what happened. People who felt that they were nearly dead because like some dude shot a gun near them. They're crying their eyes out over the dead people around them and the situation. And it's like, let us exploit this human tragedy for your TV.
Let us zoom in on those tears, cameraman. So,
we're not actually furthering the investigation or helping anything. We're just going to soak y'all sorrows for our fucking ratings. It's like, shut the fuck up. Until you have something to show us and tell us, stop it. You are exploiting these people in their weakest, saddest, hardest moments. Leave these people alone.
Yeah. Well, I'm with you on that. And even more than that, one thing I kept seeing popping up in the news, and I don't want to make this sound like I'm trying to be racist or anything. I'm being anti-news here because I don't like the way the news is run. But they're like, did you hear? 3 Mexicans were shot. 3 Mexicans were shot. And I'm like, yeah, but 20 people were shot. What about the rest of them? You're going to focus on the 3 people who were Mexicans that were shot and fuck the other, 17? Yeah, right. and the other ones that were injured? Because they're trying to make a political statement out of it. I hate it.
Well, from what I've heard, and again, because this is still like the first day, they don't have all the information.
Yeah, that's true.
But the information they do have that's circulating around, he's one of those psycho fucks who left some kind of manifesto behind. And he drove 9 hours to this Walmart.
Yeah.
To this area. Yeah. Specifically to kill illegals or something to that effect.
Well,
so
I don't know exactly who he can, and you're right. There's a lot of it that's still under the, we don't all know yet. So we'll find out. My last shove it of the day is, and I don't know if you heard about this, the last E3 that happened.
Okay, I did hear about that. Yeah, I heard about that.
For you guys who don't know, E3 is a big video gaming convention that everybody shows up to every year. E3. Get this, released on their website for everyone to see the names of everyone that was there, their phone numbers, and their addresses for everyone to click on their website. It was up there for 48 hours until somebody from the media actually called it out and they went, oh, whoops, and took it down.
Really?
Yeah.
So I didn't see that.
Yeah, everybody who was registered at E3 got their names, their phone numbers, and their addresses put up on a website for everyone to be able to click.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was the stupidest thing to do.
Why would they even have that? Like what? Like, you know, sometimes it's like, oh, they accidentally published a page. You know, it's like, why is that even a page to accidentally publish?
You know what they did. You know what they did. They went, whoopsie. Oh, how did this happen? We don't know. And they took it down. But, you know, people are talking about E3 going downhill. Well, I think it's going to go further downhill now because who's going to want to register for it next year?
Not I.
You know, I've thought about going to E3. I'm not going now. That's for damn sure. So,
hey, PAX, I'm coming to you.
Yeah, PAX, we're gonna go to you, PAX. But anyway, yeah. Woo.
That's terrifying.
I know it's been a heavy week. It really has been. But
especially with, like, the way people act with each other. You know, like, we've had assholes who like seek out other people who have hurt, you know, offended them online and actually hunted them down.
Yeah.
And E3 literally just posted people's addresses.
Yeah, everything. Posted it right there.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that was pretty harmful for them. So I don't know what's going to happen with them in the future, but I don't think it's going to be good. Either way, guys, it's been one crazy week, let me tell you. But we're going to take off for now. If you want to send in a letter to the show, send it to dear2letters@hotmail.com. You know how to do it. You guys know this. You know, you're my patrons. You know how, or even just contact me on Patreon if you want to, or contact Featherhoof, you know. So just yeah.
I'm always available to be contacted.
Yep, we're always available for you guys, and we're always available for, you know, comments or suggestions or whatever you guys want to do. If you guys want to put out, if you have an idea for a segment or something that you want to do, let us know. Send me a demo or something, and we'll take a look at it, and it'll all be good. And but for now, for this week, we gotta take off. And so yeah, been great fun hanging out with you, and we will see you again next week.